Thatcherism, as far as the arts was concerned, should have had a wonderfully liberating effect. I mean, all these people loathe Mrs. Thatcher, and that should have been a wonderful thing to put in their plays and their other artistic ventures, like it did in Eastern Europe, where people loathed the state, and it produced some very creative art. Instead, what happened was that it showed the sort of weakness of it. They just caved over the arts establishment in the face of her.
The fact that the world has become much more democratic, the fact that there is no particular likelihood of a Third World War anymore, that people are able to lead lives which are much more normal, is bringing to an end the support for an alienated art, the feeling that art must be making a radical protest against a society which is intolerable, because despite all the difficulties, people don't feel their society to be intolerable.
I think it's going to take some time to retrieve that view of art as something you don't just judge by its profitability, but that you judge by its inherent quality. And until we can get back to that, then I think Thatcherism will have seeped into all our thinking and changed all our attitudes towards the arts.
I suppose one might have had a view once that the avant-garde was a sharp, perceptive bunch of people who could actually see the future in some way, and they were dragging the whole army of the people behind them. But of course that's not the case. The avant-garde, I think, during the 1980s just locked itself up in some fetid North London pub and just moaned to each other that no one was subsidising their wretched theatres or their exhibitions. While instead, the great majority of people who actually cared about genuine popular aesthetics were getting on and building shops.
Next week in For Love or Money, we take a topical look at collecting political memorabilia. Rory Bremner finds out what makes a politician worth bidding for. Also, we examine the world of record collecting, and Tony Blackburn spins some valuable vinyl. Plus a special report on the Holbein masterpiece. Will this national treasure be sold at auction or saved for the nation? Art Minister Timothy Renton answers his critics. That's Without Walls, next Tuesday at 9.
92.